Moving day is coming. Hi, this is Linda Hardwick with Hardwick Properties Group, powered by eXp Realty. And in this video, we're going to discuss moving tips. All right. Let's say when you move, you can do anything from, I'm going to pack everything and then just have movers move the boxes and the furniture, or I'm going to pack some things, or I'm going to pack nothing. I'm going to let the movers do everything. Or I'm going to do all of the packing and rent a truck myself. All right. So let's start with packing. If you're not going to do any of the packing and you're just going to let the moving company do all of that packing for you, just understand there's costs associated with that. And so you want to make sure when you're getting your quote from your movers that you are making sure that they know how much you're going to pack versus how much you're going to pack, because that is going to definitely impact your price. If you're doing everything yourself, including you're renting a truck and you're going to move yourself. Okay, this is a big one, guys. Get a moving truck with a lift gate. It's going to cost you a little bit more money, but I'm going to tell you it'll be worth it. Having to pull heavy furniture up a ramp on a dolly is going to be difficult, painful, and put your furniture at risk because it's so easy to lose control. The last time that I moved myself with friends, one of the things they said at the end, and it was actually my dad that said, get one that's got a lift. They were so grateful that I had rented a truck with a lift because nobody was pulling out their back trying to get that furniture up there or freaking out because if they lost control of it, you know, I'm sorry, there went your $800 piece of furniture or your $8,000 piece of furniture that's now crashed into the ground. So if you're moving yourself, rent a truck with a lift, okay? If you're letting the moving company move for you or partially move for you, here is my advice. There's going to be some things that you need the first day that you move in, and you are not going to want to have to dig through boxes. It's going to be things like sheets, pots, pans, one set of towels or a couple of sets of towels. You want just your basics: toilet paper, paper towels. You want to make sure that you have those things in a couple of boxes that you're going to move yourself, that are packed with your basic necessities that you're going to need for the first couple of nights and days and nights that you're there. That's really important. Now, if you're like me and you're fussy, and I am fussy about some of my things, there may be some things that you want to pack and move yourself. Now, please understand this. If you have things that are expensive and you want to move them yourself and you drop them and break them, that's just too bad. But if the movers drop them and break them, and then they're insured. And that's the other thing too, guys. If you hire movers, get the extra insurance. But then it's insured. But then you might have family heirlooms that maybe aren't as monetarily valuable to, you know, like they may not be worth that much money, but they are so valuable to you because they belong to your grandmother or your great grandmother. I would suggest moving those things yourself, because nobody's going to be as careful with those things as you are. If it's monetary value, let them move it because it's insured. If it's sentimental value, then I would say you move it because you're going to be more careful with it than anybody. I did that with some of the things that I have. So, and here is the most important part of this video. When you are moving, during the inspections, it would be good for you as the buyer to be present during the inspection period. Inspections take about 3 hours, guys, and you have that time in the house to measure all of the rooms and sort of draw out a little diagram. So you can sort of take those back and figure out where you want your furniture to go. because on moving day, the movers are just going to come in and put the furniture where you tell them to. And you want it to be as close to where you want it to be so you don't have to rearrange your furniture 15 times. Because I can tell you this, it's not the mover's job for you to go, oh, you know what? I don't think I like that there. Could you move that over there? No, I'll move it back over here. Let's give it. No. And keep in mind, you're being charged by the hour. So you really don't want to do that. So I always tell my buyers, come to the inspection, figure out the room measurements and kind of diagram those out and figure out where your furniture is going to go. So on moving day, it's smooth and easy. Stay tuned for videos on tips about moving your cats and moving your dogs. Again, this is Linda Harvick with the Harvick Properties Group, powered by eXp Realty, and we are fiercely focused on client satisfaction.